Hi, fellow haunters. This is my 2026 haunt, which is based on the movie Hocus Pocus, which a lot of the kids in the neighborhood said, do Hocus Pocus, so I did. I made a fireplace surround first. It's called an inglenook, and they're huge. So to do that, I made my own brick walls by using XPS foam, clamping that straight edge. It made the routing so easy, although it ended up looking almost too perfect. I used a tiny bit on the router. The pencil is about the width of the grout lines was about the size of a pencil. And then after I did that, I made some simple frames, glued that cheap Luan on it, because that's a great base to glue your foam onto. And I used Gorilla Glue construction adhesive. It works really well. And then after that I did that, I distressed it with a heat gun. And yes, I did it in a well-ventilated space with a respirator on. And it really hardens up the foam. Next was dry lock, the haunter's friend. Dry lock just gives that perfect texture. It looks like real brick. And this was it. And then I painted on these darker grout lines. I wished I'd gone lighter, but I wasn't going to change it after I did it. And the step after that is you get some of those cheap latex paints, a little foam roller, and you dab a little terracotta, a little black, roll it on, and it just ends up looking it just looks just like brick. It's really amazing. As I said, I wish I kept the lighter grout lines. I think it would have made the bricks pop. And then I made a top for the fireplace, so when people looked in, they could see a top on it. I might add a prop on there later. And then I had to make the walls that went around the side, and I just made 3 flats, covered them with Luan, and then screwed them in together. And it ended up being huge, and I just love it. I love being in this space. And then after that, I had to make the decorative black oak trim that goes around it, and I just used the cheapest cedar fence boards I could find. I thinned some paint with some water, and it acts kind of like a stain, but it's much easier to work with. And then it wasn't dark enough for me, so I put some black paint and water, and then just did a final wash. And I think it looks great. And this has been made so that I can pull this apart and store it flat if I feel like using it again. And I guess I'm on to my next project, but it's coming along really well. I hope you're all having a good time building your haunts, and another project's coming up soon.